the hunt and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math. When I hate, I attack. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Monday Night NAW. How's everybody doing tonight, huh? Y'all doing okay? Yeah. All right, it is episode 618. It's Monday Night NAW. We're live here. We got a stacked card ahead of you, coming at you, and 9 big matches. What's up, Giants fan? How are you? Maybe you don't know how you're doing. I don't know how you're doing. Well, we're just a few days away from our Royal Rumble pay-per-view, and the road to Acumania begins this Thursday night. Tune in for our Royal Rumble event this Thursday. 30 men competing for the main event at Acumania 5, which will now, as we know it, be the final show on 2K22. That's right, 2 nights of Acumania in just a couple months. Our final show, as they announced today, the release of 2K23, that's coming out March 17th. We're going to be switching over to that game the first week, well, the end of the first week of April, to give everybody 3 to 4 weeks to create, and myself to create for the next game. So we have a smooth transition and no gap between episodes. We're going to keep the shows and everything going as normal. So episode 650 will be our last one in this game. This is episode 618 tonight, so we're nearly there. But Acumania 5, the road begins this week. So tune in Thursday for the Royal Rumble. Let's talk about tonight, though. We got Bruno and the Reckoning in singles competition. We have Ray Campbell making their debut and having to face Ollie. This is going to be a tough fight for them in their debut. We got 3 debuts in this one. Eric, Archie, and Twizted. All 3 of them. So that makes 4 debuts tonight. In total, I believe. I'm looking at the rest of the card. Yeah, 4 tonight. Welcome to NAW. Can't wait to see how they fare. Jackpot, this man has been doing amazing things. He defeated me on NPC, and he now has to face off against Ty, who has been on the Revenge World Tour. That continues later on in the show as well tonight. Also in action, Icon, Yuri, Garmr, Triple Threat, Madness. Grace and Kaiva in action in the women's division. This one's going to be an instant classic. I feel it already. Submission only match. Money in the Bank Butcher on the Revenge Tour against Ty. That's right. 30 years of Naw tonight. I'm missing it so I can make this show for you all. But I'm recording it. I'm going to watch it back and I'll let you know. Seth and Frosty. We saw them get involved with each other. Well, more so Frosty laying his hands on Seth Maverick, the Commissioner. The Commissioner returns to action for the first time in months here. I didn't even know it was in his contract to be an in-ring competitor. Go figure that this man can wrestle in the ring before he even considers reinstating me. Good job, Commissioner. Thank you for that. And then in our main event, speaking of Money in the Bank, Billy Butcher cashes in his Money in the Bank to join this. It was a last night effort. He had to cash in tonight or announce he was going to be at the Royal Rumble competing for it or defending the briefcase at the Rumble. He had no other choice as the title match was already booked for tonight. He had to join it or potentially risk running in and failing to cash in. So it is an Elimination Rules Triple Threat main event for the championship. That's right. It was a special clause. Yeah. Why would we want us? I don't know why you'd want me back. I don't know. But that's going on tonight. 9 amazing matches. I hope you're ready. NAW Monday NAW. Monday Night NAW begins now. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Monday Night NAW, episode 618 is live. Coming at you, twitch.tv/DoseOfNerdAcumen, exclusively here live every Monday, every Thursday. If you want to join the roster, hashtag NAW22 is the hashtag. For now, once we switch over to 2K23, though, we'll be flipping it up. Hashtag NAW23 at that time. We're going to be accepting updates for your characters and new roster members all the way up until the first week of March, so get your updates in for Acumania 5. By then, we'll keep reminding you as we proceed closer. It is Monday Night NAW, though. It is lit. The pyro is indeed. Hey, there's that new updated stage. Hope you dig it. But yeah, the road to Acumania begins this week. Bring back Lightning. That's a throwback. Sign the contract as commissioner, but also separate talent. We're live in Orlando. Shout out to that mouse. We can't say his name. That's a copyright, I'm sure. That guy named Mickey. What are you doing? So here we go. Opening contest. Bruno and the Reckoning. If you missed our last show, NPC returned last Friday. Hope you checked that out. That is a lot of fun. If you want to get involved with that one, there are redemptions available. Also, we have a ton of other redemptions available right now if you want to redeem for a rivalry match. Every Monday, every Thursday is getting split between the shows now as our title contenderships. So redeem if you want to get booked during our live shows. If you want to get booked on NPC, redeem for that. Begin opening contest here. Bruno and the Reckoning. Get your predictions in now. So how's everybody week going so far? I know it's only Monday. Did it start off right? I hope so. There we go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the cartel. From Madrid, Spain, weighing in at 237 pounds, the Bruiser, Bruno.
What's up, Young Tech? Representing a CeeLo here, Bruno Martinez. It's going to be a long week. I feel that already. My oldest had to go to urgent care. That's where he's at right now. He's got strep throat. So that's how we're starting this week off in this house. Yay! Yeah! That person said, yeah, too, they're excited. Did I download your costume? I downloaded your character? If that's what you mean. I don't know. It happens. Kids get sick. We just hope we can get some medicine for him, and we're good. Yeah, Archie, you're our third match here tonight. You'll be competing in your debut. And thanks, Elite. Yes, yep. Archie making your debut tonight. Getting that debut. But again, welcome everybody as you find your seats. It is episode 618 of Monday Night NAW. We're live here.
And his opponent from the pits of hell, weighing in at 334 pounds, the Reaper.
Thanks, Raider. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Thunder. Bruno has some steel balls challenging Garmr, then Reckoning the following. Hey, I mean, why not prove yourself, right? Isn't that what this is all about? Beat the best to be the best, right? You cashed in points a couple streams ago for a Twitch title match. You are on deck for that, Mr. Archie. And your Twitch, let's see where you're at in the line. Archie. You are not this Thursday, but next week. Thursday for the Twitch Championship, Archie. So like 11 days, you'll get your title shot. You're getting it though. I have it on my notes. So welcome everybody. It's time. If I get to quit, it's because I'm working. That's alright, it's alright. Oh, you're quiet because you're working. Okay. Hey, no worries. Just have us on in the background, collect that nerd cred, even if you can't participate in chat. You can do that for any of all our streams, honestly. It helps our numbers out and it helps you out. It's a good working relationship we have. Submission attempt on the outside. You have to be in that ring, though, to finish the match, Reckoning. But I don't think the Reckoning cares. He just wants to inflict damage on those in front of him. Referee beginning his counts here. There is countouts in this traditional rules match. He said I wouldn't miss. I'm glad. Are you guys all excited with 2K23 coming out? I feel like we weren't on this game very long compared to the last game, but I'm excited. 2 count there. I'm more interested in messing around with the creation suite, see what they updated. Yeah, there's a brief trailer. Yeah. You pre-order it next week. I got my pre-order in today. I'm excited. I hope the creation's good. I don't think there's a lot of new stuff, but we'll see. March 17th, the Iconic Edition or Icon Edition is 3 days early, but the official launch is March 17th. Reckoning set up on a reversal from Bruno here. Supposedly there is advanced creation back in the entrances again, so what we used to do in 19 is back. I don't know how in-depth it is, like 19 was. Reckoning sidestepping there. But that'll help make some of these entrances a little bit more diverse, if you know what I mean. Reckoning with a submission on Bruno here. Bruno thrown down to the mat. Or collapses to the mat, rather. You think it's going to be a bust? I don't think it's going to be a bust. I think it's just going to be an updated version of what we already have here. A more ironed out one. I think it's... They just kind of continued off the framework they had. It's like Madden, right? Subtle updates, same game. Like DC just said. We're going to get a roster update, creation tool tweaks, War Games match, and a few other things. It's going to be exciting and hopefully polished is what it's going to be. Pinfall 10 from Bruno here after that stomp. Said Madness down. I'm just making a comparison to how they do it. Change the game, just get a new roster. That's, yeah. I think that's going to be what this transition is to 23, to be honest. We'll see, though. Submission, hold air. Looks like a triangle setup from Reckoning. Locked in that from Bruno. $70 for update. Welcome. They got you. You said you're going to use the Cody theme on all your cars? I already claimed that. Look at this guy. No, the only reason I want his theme is because it has the family mention in it. That's the only reason. Ty the gimmick. Yeah, Ty's going to be law around here. Don't you mess around with Ty. He is the police. We had detectives, but we have police. Asilo Chaos and War Games. There's been a request to not overdo the gimmick matches too, but if any two teams need to face off, big move from Bruno, speaking of Asilo, but if any two factions need to team up or go against each other in War Games, it needs to be those two. As of right now, anyways, if we were to book one. And yes, I hope War Games is good. We already know what Steel Cage and Hell in Cell matches are like in this one. Introducing a new match type. It could be a problem. Yes, we have seen that rated. That's the point. They're a heated rivalry. I mean, build some other factions up. But no, we have not seen them in War Games. That should be like the final Asilo vs. Chaos encounter. If you can't settle a war, settle it in War Games. Am I right? Special ref. That would be nice. You're going to get the $100 one? Yeah. The one I got was $119. The Icon Edition. Not the Will the Icon Edition. Just the Icon Edition. Action continues on the outside here. We're at 6. That's the one. Yeah, I'm excited. Reckoning just assaulting Bruno here at a 7 count. Reckoning does not care if he gets going behind the commentary table. What is Reckoning doing? Are we going to get a count out here in this opening match? Don't you do it! It's a draw! You suck ass, Chance. Yikes. Well, here you go. Everybody gets their channel points back. Nobody wins the opening contest. It is a draw. You gotta love that. Or do we? Do we gotta love that? I don't know.
Well, good evening, NAW. Everybody in the audience, give me a hell yeah. Now everybody's wondering how Stone Cold Bear Phillips is going to win the NAW title tonight from that piece of trash Jacob Evans. If you want to see old Bear Phillips beat Jacob Evans' ass, give me a hell yeah. Now, one more thing. I'm in handicap match after handicap match tonight, and I'm going to open up an old can of Stone Cold whip ass on them too. No, old Bear Phillips is going to walk into the Royal Rumble, son, and he's going to whip 29 other superstars' ass. Then after the Royal Rumble, son, I'll tell you what else I'm going to do. I'm going to drink a beer. What? I'm going to drink 2 beers. What? I'm going to drink 3 beers. What? I'm going to drink a vodka. What? I'm going to drink tequila. Oh, Bear Phillips is going to drink and celebrate till he can't see no more, son. Now, if you hear that, give me a hell yeah.
Somebody please Give that man a sobriety test. There's something not right. Let's get our predictions in for the next match here. Campbell having their debut against Ollie coming up next. Was that Stone Cold? You tell me. DC, I did. Yep. Yes, sir.
Contest is scheduled for one fall.
Someone call the gimmick police.
From Newark, New Jersey, weighing in at 200.
You already don't like it, stealing Bruno's thing.
Campbell.
Are we gonna have to try to build a system where nobody steals each other's themes? And then if you want a theme, you have to fight each other for it? Not like really fight, but in a match. I don't know how else we're gonna make it work. The gimmick police is here. That's right, Ty. It would be hard to moderate. You're not wrong. The thing we do is just create another form for people to fill out. We tried to do it for when 22 launched. We'll see. But welcome everybody. Campbell to NAW. A torture expert, huh? The detectives are here and the police. Oh, mixed reaction for Ollie again. There's never enough good music. I feel that. Nobody has Shane's theme. What's up, MJK? How you doing? You're a fan of Ollie. What's up, Jay?
And his opponent from Glasgow, Scotland, weighing in at 224 pounds, Oliver.
So, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget this Thursday night, the Royal Rumble is here in NAW. The road to Acumania 5 begins, and now we know it's the road to the final shows on 2K22. We're closing the doors to 2K22 at Acumania 5 Night 2, episode 650. Episode 651, we're starting on 2K23. So if you can't afford the game right away, that's okay. Make friends with people here who have the game, and let's get you created anyways while you're waiting to get your copy of the game. How do you get a spot in the Rumble? Sadly, the Rumble was filled up. It was filled up through redemptions over the course of the last month. So I apologize for those that did not get an opportunity to compete in the Rumble. But that's all right. There's going to be many other opportunities to head to Acumania 5 in the weeks ahead. Don't you worry. The Rumble is a tough match, and there can only be one winner anyways. So Ray drew a horrible first match. Why is that? It's Ollie. Does MJK have any matches on this card? No. But that's okay. Stick around. You can earn that sweet, sweet nerd cred so you can book yourself for matches. And yes, Acumania is 2 nights this year again. We're going to do 28 matches over 2 nights to close out and say thank you already to 2K22 for keeping this show alive. So it's weird to think we'll have done 150 episodes with this game, coming from 475 episodes with 2K19. So it feels very short-lived. You make sure to request off work. I feel I should as well. Can you still book a rivalry? Yeah, all redemptions are open. Redeem, redeem, redeem. Nothing is on hold. We're going to function as normal. Yep. So, just like championships, if you're a champion, when we transition to the new game, you'll have that title still. So, we act like nothing changes. We just get a new game to do our show on. And yes, 2K18. Seth is one, Cool J, Seth Myers is one of the few people from 2K18. They made their debut in our last few episodes of 2K18. We only did 25 on that show, or that game. You might win the Twitch belt. Hope you are able to see that happen. Of course, a reminder, we're live every Monday, every Thursday, right here, 8 p.m. Eastern. So you're in the right place. Ollie here taking it to Ray in his debut. Into the ropes. He's in trouble here. Ollie at this point a ring veteran. Will we see Ollie make it to 2K23? Cat Splash Fever off the top ropes there. 2 count, kick out. The DNA title soon. I think you're on deck for it. Best place to find out is follow us on social media to see where you're at in the waiting list. Every Friday I post the upcoming schedule for the next week and where you're at on the waiting list. So follow us on Facebook groups /Nerd Acumen Wrestling. We also have an Instagram, Twitter, and Discord. And then we archive all our episodes after they air on our YouTube channels. Follow us on Dose of Nerd Acumen and Nerd Acumen Wrestling YouTubes. You're watching the trial segment. Did they start the show with that? Cat Splash Fever from Ollie. Oh my. Will this do it? Oh, and a kick out. Surviving. They want one more from Ollie. Sweetness won his NPC. He did, so Sweetness is a #1 contender for the NPC Championship. He'll face Alexander Colt this Friday on NPC for that title. So tune in this Friday for a special episode of NPC. The title is on the line. We'll also be debuting new championships for NPC, both men and women's tag and a women's NPC championship. If you want to redeem the chase after that, all you have to do is do the NPC contender, put your character name and the title you want to chase after an NPC. And then we will put you in a contender match. They all cost the same. Ideally, it's designed for rookies, but hey, if New Day can go down to NXT, you guys can go down to NPC, am I right? Cat Splash Fever again from Ollie. The leg is hooked here. That'll do it. Ollie picking up the win over the new guy. Rough debut, or should I say meow meow. It's going to be a long night, right? You bet on Ollie. So let's end those. Ollie picking up the dub here.
Here is your winner, Oliver.
You said you knew it was a bad match. With Hogan? They started with Hogan? Oh my God. He's got a boner. Can I say that? Started getting ate up like Meow Mix. Ha! It says meow meow purr. Good game, kid. There we go. Bloodline about to... Well, we knew that was going to happen, Troy. Come on. Eric will win his first match. We'll find out. Next. Who will win? We got 3 debuts happening here. Eric, Archie, and Twizted. Get your predictions in now. Okay. There we go. The torture expert. The day butts. That's right. He apologized so much about the ref. I was bloody and didn't know. Well, that happens. That happens. I don't know how Seth's going to handle that, but who knows how Seth handles anything at this point. Kind of disappointed by our commissioner. It seems like the first thing he cared about was hiring his best friends and international talents of Invictus. But hey. Who won the last one? Ollie picked up the win. He's going to speak about the refs tonight. There you go. The greatness has arrived in NAW, says Elite. Oh, look at this man. Fancy.
The following contest is a triple threat Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Des Moines, Iowa, weighing in at 240 pounds, Eric Campbell.
So here you have it. Dressed in gold. Could he be the new gold standard here of NAW? We have a lot to learn about Eric. RGS, are you ready? I'm ready. I want to see if he, his in-ring talents match his fashion sense. This man looks expensive. So as of right now, the favorite to win in predictions is Twizted. Who wants to bet and shake that up? Laid out on the line. Jackpot booked this match. Say thank you. There you go. Say thank you for that. Jackpot, of course, coming up next. What's up, Retro fan? Welcome, welcome. How are you? No one will survive. He said you made me lose. He almost lost so much blood. Oh, hey! Alright, I see you. Too sweet.
And his opponent, first from New York, weighing in at 274 pounds, the Necromancer, Ryan Adams.
Too sweet. He said they just steal the hell out of themes. I mean, if they knew, they don't know. That's what I'm saying. We got to figure that out for 23 so we don't walk out with all the same theme music. That'd be awkward. It's like going out with your friends and you all wear the same outfits. And it's just awkward. Like, bro, did you really have to wear the same CM Punk shirt that I wore? Come on. Just needs to be an overhaul. I mean, we just need a way to track it. We work best when we work together, NAW. You know it. When's the pay-per-view? Thursday night. That's right, Thursday night, the Royal Rumble event. 8 p.m. Join us for that. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. We're going to have a lot of fun here. I love the Royal Rumble. It's my favorite match. This man's scary. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Twizted to NAW here. Archie says that torture expert is just too sweet. We'll find out. But again, thank you everyone. Monday Night NAW episode 618 underway. We're match 3 of 9. We're closing out tonight with what was originally planned as a 1v1 championship match. The champ Jacob Evans against Bear Phillips, the DNA and Tag Team Champion, now has a variable. And that variable is Mr. Money in the Bank, Billy Butcher. He cashed in to join the match, making it a triple threat elimination rules match as set by the commissioner. That is going to be a hella main event. This man is scaring me. I hope his in-ring skill is just as good. We've seen a lot of people walk through these doors over the years. We've seen only a select few have what it takes to hold the biggest prize in AI League Wrestling today, and that is the NAW Championship, the most difficult title to wear around your waist. Why? Because it's not easy to get. Only the best have got it. And only the best have successfully defended it. Adam Keeson says, you see a nice shiny sword, and I think, yeah, I like that. Well, you don't like that because I will break your face. Oh, God. Bear Phillips could walk out tonight as a triple champion headed into the Royal Rumble event. That is true. 100%. He's a bongo. Here we go. Oh, my God. Look at the size of Archie here. Eric, Archie, Twizted. That is one giant man. Good God. Triple threat rules. First double team effort there. First pinfall to the finish in this one. God, he hops higher than the ring. We got another big man among us in the Giants division. Eric now facing off against Archie. Planted down in the middle of the canvas here. Twizted and Eric now. A little bit of back and forth. Each individual trying to get some momentum. Nice springboard. Caught him with that kick. Waistlock setting up the Russian leg sweep takedown into a side mount position. Some nice striking there from Eric. He's getting himself amped up in the corner there. Archie in trouble as he stands. Oh! Dropped the big man. Cover made. The leg is hooked here. 2 count kick out though. Archie survives. Eric trying to end this match early as Twizted was recovering on the outside of the ring there. MJK says very unfortunate. Of course, most deaths are unfortunate. You were just now informed. Yikes. Pinfall attempt here on Twizted from Eric. But broken up there from Archie. A kick now laying out Eric. Into the cover, the leg is hooked, but Twizted there to break it up. Twizted taking down Archie into a nasty choke. Can you actually choke a man through the mask there? Did you just see the kick? You said Archie and Twizted would be a good team? Has him up. Big choke slam. Leg is hooked. Eric gonna break it up. And has him scooped. Into the corner. Dump back into the middle of the ring there. Archie celebrating. Twizted back on his feet. Oh, I don't think he got all of it. He didn't. Eric blocked it, but a back and forth. And yes, 3-day butts in this one. Oh, we got a sledgehammer in the ring. Death Valley driver. Beautiful setup there from Archie. Twizted walking around with a sledgehammer, just waiting for his time. Oh, that knee connected. Archie now turning his attention to Twizted. Dropping that sledgehammer, but a nice reversal. Elbow strikes from Twizted. And a big clothesline dropping him. Archie back standing. Choking him out now. Will Archie submit to the Psycho Twizted? Oh my God, did he just pass out? The referee letting this continue. I think he just passed out. He's out on his feet. As you can see it there, Twizted in control. And, oh, powerbomb to the outside goes Eric there. And a back and forth in the middle of the ring between Twizted and Archie. Don't go into light. Oh my God. Set up here into a submission. Chair in hand. But will he tap out? Oh. This thing could have been over there. Nice German suplex setup from Eric here. Brilliant triple threat match we have. Nice clothesline. Taking Twizted off his feet. Meanwhile, Archie celebrating in this match. Pay attention, sir. I get you're excited to be here. We all are. But you got to focus if you want to win here. You have to be disciplined if you want to get to the top. And that's not the way to do it. Being distracted by the fans. We know we have the best. Nasty Inseguri takedown there. Meanwhile, they're working together. Twizted waiting for him to stand, but he gets caught by Archie here. Death Valley, they're rolling. And Eric waited his time and gets the sit-down powerbomb into the cover position, but doesn't fully get the count as it's interrupted there by Twizted. He catches him with the cutter now. Twizted in trouble. Archie laid out. Eric in control. Nasty stomp into the cover quickly here. Eric could steal the match. 1, 2, and 3. Eric picks up his debut win. for life. He said, fair play. Good match.
Here is your winner, Campbell.
The drive home safe. Alright. Look at this. Oh, he is so happy to be here tonight winning his debut. The crowd's letting him hear it too. They love it. He said, oh dear. Welcome, Eric, to NAW. Congrats on your first win here. Hopefully, first of many. Setting up our next contest here. Jackpot. This guy, I'm telling you, this guy's the future. He's gonna be a big deal. You watch. Remember that line and me saying that. But he's got to get through Ty here if he really wants to make a name for himself. Jackpot, Ty, coming up next. Get your predictions in. We still got a lot more action here tonight. MJK60H. Damn. Ty is not the future. Ty is the present. He's the gift that keeps giving. Get it? He's a present. Y'all ain't ready for some of this stuff tonight, I'm telling you. Monday Night NAW continues though here. Episode 618. Do we unwrap him? I mean, if you want to.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Memphis, Tennessee. Weighing in at
he said
226 pounds. Jackpot Joey. Boom!
So welcome Jackpot back. I've been having fun watching this character. I'll be honest with you. I like the moves. I like the look. Again, I like everybody that joins the roster. But there's always those ones that have that special, or you hope, I should say, have that special something. And I think everybody's capable of that special something. But they just got to find a way to harness that. Emma, sometimes you just got to go for things in life, all right? It's easier to ask for forgiveness than it is for permission. Is that what they say? DC says Jackpot has been the most impressive new character so far. See, you've impressed the commissioner.
And his opponent from Limbo, weighing in at 265 pounds, the Jester.
Your favorite cause, favorite cop. The Eric Victory music ain't right. Shoot me a message either on Discord or Facebook if you're on there, and I'll make sure that gets fixed. Otherwise, if you tell me now, I promise you I will forget. Joey Boone, future world champion. This man right here, though, Ty, he has been through it all on this roster. If you look at his storied career, he has seen and done it all. Is Butcher the last on the tour? No, I think there were several, right? I have the memory of a cute Labrador. Yeah, it's very absent. It's bad. I just have so many things that it's just gone. And here we go, Ty starting off. Springboard catches him with the forearm. Jackpot's a fast-paced talent too. But Ty has been improving his striking game week after week, changing up his style and approach to things. We've seen this character or individual continue to evolve all the time, and he continues to find better versions of himself. But through this revenge tour, I think we're seeing a transformation on a weekly basis happen in front of our eyes. Your match was a contenders? Tonight there are no contenders matches. So no contenders tonight. Our contenders matches return next week, Monday. Jackpot going high risk after those nasty knees and a big flying leg drop. My God, the airtime on that. Leg hooked pinfall. 2 count. Yes, next week beginning it is mixed shows. So contenders will be split between Monday and Thursday starting next week. What's up, Core Man? How you doing? The flying booty drop is the ass blaster. Come on, get it right. Booty on face, booty on face. That's how it should be. And oh, that's a tailbone breaker. Oh, you hate to see that. Snake eyes into the corner. You wanted to say booty. Hey, who don't? You got a contenders match from the wheel? None tonight, though. It's probably next week. But yeah, none tonight. Nasty knee there. Says, let me tell you a little something. Speaking of fine booties, she had to take our oldest to urgent care. He's got strep throat. Had to get some antibiotics. But he got some. He's good. Pinfall attempt here from Jackpot. Need to see Jackpot and Bruno make it happen. Redeem, guys and girls, peeps. Make it happen. Stomp continues here. Jackpot heading over to the corner. You're going to do a promo? We want to see your promo. Jackpot setting up Ty. Ty's in trouble. Oh! Reversal! Ty saw it coming. Jackpot gets caught now, paying for it. The ring veteran has him full mount here. Look at that. No! You almost met all of Ty. We're not worthy, Chance. This crowd completely behind Ty. Nice drop kick there from the top rope. Jackpot in trouble now. Ty's just getting warmed up. As you can see it here. Down he goes. Jackpot. This thing is over. Oh! One more time, Chance. They want it. Well, oh, he's just choking him out instead. He does not have time or patience for another tornado. Oh my. Will Jackpot tap out? The referee waving it off. He said he didn't quit. Jackpot back standing. Gets drilled with that knee though. Moonsault misses. Jackpot playing a bit of possum there. Misses the kick, but landed that one square. Ty is laid out, and he is in big trouble. Don't do it, Ty. Don't turn around. Look. Oh, he crumbled to a knee. Oh, and he missed. No, he didn't, though. That was part of the plan. Unorthodox styling here. Pinfall. The leg is hooked. 2 count kick out. The tie-dye. And back up and knee! Oh! Just ripping his head off there. Jackpot going high risk. Was he having oh my! Giving it all away. Jackpot making it rain with that one. Delivering Ty out on his feet. Getting dragged over into the corner. But he blocked it. Ty is a fighter. He is a TIE fighter. Why was that not ever brought up? You never see catching finishers anymore. I mean, hey. And but he saw the knee coming. Both of them have delivered knees to each other like that. Planted down into the canvas with authority. Jackpot now up top. Yeah. Catches him in that stunner. Leg is hooked. Can Ty get to the ropes though? He's nearly there. Doesn't matter. Shoulder up. Kick out there after 2. Jackpot getting a little frustrated here. This kid's good. He hasn't met Ty yet though. See, again, his style is interesting. Very different for what Ty has battled. But resilient is he. Catching him here. That neck breaker got him though. Banger after banger. That's Monday Night NAW for you. Ty's in trouble now. Oh my, look out. Oh, he crumbled to the knee again though. And he looks up and catches the back of his head. Onto his back, the leg is hooked. Can this be it? That'll do it. Jackpot with the upset on Ty. I'm telling you, the future's bright for this kid. He just defeated what will one day be a legend here in NAW of Ty. And it also proves that he is breakable. Look at that, cleaning his hands off, acting like it was easy work, dude. We saw you struggle. That was not easy. Mixed reaction here from the crowd, too. He's like, come on, guys. The heart and spirit, though, here. Jackpot. Is he the future? We'll find out. Continuing on here, our next match is a triple threat rules. Icon, Yuri, Garmr. These 3 all have histories with one another. Who are you going for tonight, though? Who's going to be the magic man to walk out on top? Get your predictions in. We still got a few more matches here tonight. We got 9 total on the card. This is match 5. So stick around. We're closing tonight with an NAW championship match. Triple threat rules, elimination rules. It's going to be a blockbuster main event. I feel it. Ty says, I am not done. Far from it. Jackpot knows no struggle. Honestly, good match. That was a good match. All good matches tonight. I think we figured out the balance. They're not all squashes at a minute and a half. Donnie, that match is next.
The following contest is a triple threat extreme rules match. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 300. You can wrestle! Well, you can wrestle! You can wrestle! You can wrestle!
Go to hell with all of you. Each and every last one of you. This is my new family, my loyalty and respect.
The crowd letting them have it here tonight, thinking that Icon can't wrestle, the superior Icon. Emma saying go back to the center. There's a lot of hate coming in the way of Icon here. He said commercial time. Damn. Man.
And his opponents, first, representing Chaos, from Charleston, West Virginia, weighing in at 227 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Yuri, the Reaper,
making their way down on Monday Night NAW here. The Reaper, Yuri. Yuri Connor, the tag belt exists. It did. It worked this week. Hey, you love to see it. One half of the tag team champions, member of Chaos, as you heard it. Of course, wearing his Pain t-shirt underneath. Fight for the Fallen coming at you live in February, our February pay-per-view, our tribute show. for our fallen comrades over the years here in NAW. Did he spit some out? I saw that too.
And from the other side of darkness, weighing in at 402 pounds, Garmr.
Archie said, "You suck." Damn, Archie making it known. This crowd is so electric here that it was so low to hear. The hellish goober. Garmr here, another one of our big men. 3-bit donation from Archie. Hip hip. All right, thank you for that, sir. Thank you for the donations. In the bottom left screen there, you can see 19% to our total raffle giveaway. Once we get to 100%, we're giving away $2,500 of things to 5 lucky individuals. Whether it be a brand new console, a $500 gift card to your favorite retailer, or something of $500 in value, the winners will get to decide. But once we fill that bar there, every 100 bits that you've donated gets you at least one entry. So 202, 303, and so on. 5-bit donation from Archie. Hip hip. Alright, thank you for that. And 30 from DC. Hip hip. Alright, thank you for that. And rated dropping bombs. 1,500 bit donation. Yowie wowie. Indeed, thank you. Hip hip. Many hoorays. An 8-bit donation. Hip hip. Hooray from Archie here. Thank you so much for the generosities. That granted 15 more entries for Rated to win. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Your continued support here is amazing. And if you want to sub to the channel, if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch Prime sub every month. It's free. It helps us out. No ads, and you get an awesome selection of emotes exclusive to the channel, and you can share them in other channels. Spread the love, spread the joy. Give us that free Twitch sub today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Action continues here. Episode 618, Monday Night NAW. We're just a few days away from the Royal Rumble event. I hope you tune in this Thursday for that, as the road to Acumania 5 begins. Beautiful bridge here. Look at that. My God. Amazing. He went for a kick there, taking off the shin and into a waist. Okay. Another German suplex of Yuri and Fuego. He is on fire. So here we go. The big Don D. Yes, catch Don D in action Tuesdays and Friday nights. You don't want to miss that. And then Wednesday, Con Air's Corner. Check him out. I believe the plan is to see some God of War this week. So every night of the week, you want to earn that sweet, sweet nerd cred? Have the channel on. And support our other streamers on the channel. Give them some love. Keep them some companies. And watch them rock the games that they rock at. Action spilling out ringside here, though. He said, ding, ding, we have our first member. God of War. That's right. So yes, Con Air Corner. Big spear from Garmr, but Yuri back in the ring, catching him with that drop kick. Big right hand. Oh, he hurt his hand. Garmr was too hard, and he hurt his hand. Don C. Don C. What is happening? Fuck tables? Not even gonna entertain what went in my mind. A choke being applied by Icon here on Yuri. I think Don DC should headline Acumania 5. What do you think? Full in-character promo and all. Santos. Santos is Don DC. Is it? They're not even the same. Big choke slam. Yuri is down here, pinfall, and we got a 2 count. Who has a what now? I didn't do nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe we'll see further. I doubt it. No, you got to leave some things to mystery. Planted down Yuri into the cover. The leg is hooked. And a kick out here. Icon now trying to get rid of Yuri. Leg sweep takedown. Leg is hooked. Garmr's down though. Icon could steal this thing. Ooh! Two count, kick out. And here we go. Kick to the spine now. Dirty, dirty Superior Icon. You know the historic injuries from Yuri here. And he's assaulting him. Garmr and Icon now in the middle of the ring. You know, here's the thing. Garmr towers over most people on this roster, but Icon almost the same size. Icon, you always forget how big of a man he really is. He is superior. Yuri taking a moment to celebrate. Yuri a big man too, but he looks small in this match. It's amazing to see these big battles happen here in NAW. Oh my! How the hell did Yuri do that to Garmr? Garmr rolling out of the ring now. Your guy's 7'2". That is enormous. These big men here. Icon setting up Yuri. Yuri is in trouble. Don't turn around. Oh no. Oh no. Pinfall attempt from Icon. He could pick up the win right here. Garmr could not get in fast enough. Yuri laid out by Icon. This is not going to sit well. This is a big win though for Icon.
Here is your winner, Will.
The iconic finale. You hate the rolling out shit. Yeah, I feel you. Iconic win here tonight. Congratulations, though. Big win for the Icon. Only 5% thought he would win it. Hope you all got paid. Here we go. Rivalry match coming up next. Grace Kaiva of the Hated. Who do you think will win? This should be an interesting one. We've seen some back and forth on social media regarding this one, so there's a lot of interest in it. Get your predictions in now. You lost everything betting on Yuri. Had to let the Sideburns get at least one win over me, seeing how as I beat him in the last. Beat him in 2 minutes. You know, fair. That's fair, Connor. That's fair. Icon here says, bow to the superior. You're going to be sick? Does Yuri get fired? No. Yuri still has a job. He's good. He's good. He's good. Grace Kaiva coming up next.
This is my brutality.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from every man's nightmare, Grace Headhunter Hill.
So Grace Kaiva, both international talents, making their way to an NAW ring this Monday night. Of course, we know the history of Kaiva here, former member of the House and Venom Club, currently one of the Hated here in NAW. Grace would love to make a name for herself, upsetting the Hated. Can she do it here? Interesting that she wears the spider on her face. Kaiva, often known as the Spider Queen. Garmr says, I'm going to save up for a while. I mean, with Acumania coming up, you want to make some money moves. He said he fires people in chaos when they lose. Yeah.
From Oita, Japan, Kaiva Frost.
Will we still be live at 11:30? So like 2.5 hours from now? Doubtful. We're on match 6 of 9. I see us only being live throughout the next hour tonight. Shorter episode as we head into what will be a longer episode this Thursday for the Rumble. And then our episodes are going to be mixed between rivalry matches and contender matches starting next week. So if you want a rivalry match or a contendership match, redeem. And we go in order of redemption, so first come, first serve. So if you know you want to get booked, redeem. We don't have a full show as of yet for next week, Monday and Thursday. So if you want to see us fill the card, redeem. We also have NPC. If you want to get booked there for cheaper. We're revealing, again, new championships there. You do your promo Thursday first shirt. He said that's what bosses do. Watch what happens to Bear Philly if he doesn't win the NAW title tonight. Oh my. So yes, still to come, our big main event, the NAW Championship on the line. We also have a submission Revenge World Tour match, Ty and the Butcher. A new grudge match, Seth and Frosty. Here we go, Grace Kaiva. Nasty kick to start things off here. Grace in control. Through the ropes, setting up that neck breaker. Laying Kaiva out. Mounted strikes, nice camera work. I thought you were going to hire a better crew, Commissioner. What happened there? I guess they're still working out the kinks. There we go. There's a redemption. I love to see that. So again, if you want to see your matches booked on Monday or Thursdays, do what Thunderbird did. Book a live show redemption. And again, you can book for matches anytime. We don't have to be live. But you can earn those credits anytime. What's up? I don't know how to say your name. I'm going to call you 1997. What is up? Love the arena. Thank you very much. Love that you chatted in. You're the best for that. I always like to see compliments on Twitch. We got the invisible treadmill happening. Oh no, you hate to see this. Off the ropes. She was playing possum. It was all a trick. The mind games of the hated. She had to get a little bit of cardio in. It happens. They caught up. They're good. It's mind games. It was all intentional. All intentional. They tricked you to frustrate you, to hate them. That is their MO. They want the hate. It fuels them. So the more you hate, the stronger they become. Off the ropes here. Grace springboard. Nice cutter. Leg is hooked. 2 count. Kick out. But yeah, please book. We'd love to see the matches. Redeem. I'm excited for the new format for next week. I hope you all are as well. Oh, she just spiked her on her head there. Kaiva now in full control. And this is a dangerous one right here. As you can see, playing with her prey. Oh! Kick out at 2 after that nasty heel kick. I'm impressed that she kicked out. But this is where the match gets scary. This is where Kaiva starts to do the most damage. As you can see it here. Oh, across the knee. Kaiva setting up springboard, moonsault, fall. Continuing her assault and momentum. Big right hand, combination, striking game. Oh, she hesitated. She was going to go high risk. Went for the pin instead. I don't know if it was the wisest ideas. As you can see now, it was in a kick out at 2. Dodges that kick though, but too quick is Kaiva. Snapmare takedown, knee across the face. As I mentioned, Once she gets going, you can't stop her. And she's even taking a break here in the corner to do some more cardio. Mind games. She wants you to hate her. Connor says, look at that, everybody. All it takes the new commission in the ring is calling him garbage. Good to know. Maybe if I call him garbage till he reinstates Graf, he'll actually do something for the roster. Working on the inner thigh now. Grace trying to make a comeback in the match. Kick of the midsection. Both arms are hooked. Grace now. Pedigree! Oh my, leg is hooked. Grace could upset. 2 count. Shoulder up though. He said he's going to get physical back because Frost decided to. We're seeing that just a couple matches away. We're not worthy, Chance. You're right. These are 2 dominant women in the women's division here. Oh my. What do we got here? Snap! Mare? No. What is she doing? A cutter from the top! Kaiva is in trouble after that. Grace looking up to set up a finish here. Not another. There's no way she could survive a second pedigree. The leg is hooked. This thing could be over. Grace picking up the win here. Some highlights here. Grace 67% in favor to win this match. Honestly, hard to survive the pedigree. Nemesis says, pay me.
Here is your winner, Grace. Headhunter. Hail!
It's a big win here. Grace so pleased with herself right now. Big win, even with a little pose. Congratulations. Big win here on Monday Night NAW, episode 618. Coming up next, of course, Submission Rules. The Revenge World Tour continues. Get your predictions in now.
NAW Universe, I have a question for you. How would you define a fall from grace? The dictionary defines it as the act of losing favor or a position of power or honor. In Christianity, it is to descend from a state of divine favor into sin. But for me, a fall from grace is a much more painful and gut-wrenching experience. You go from having it all, championships, friends you can rely on, a promising future, a family, to defeat, to loneliness, those of which I have only myself to blame. You see, I am not innocent either. I have people too who I'm sure will come attempting to claim their own vengeance from me, looking to take some dignity from me, looking to strip me of what shred of self-confidence I have left. But what they don't understand is there isn't any of that left. There's no hope. There's no passion. There's no optimism. all I have are memories. And one of those memories that still sours my bitter heart is when I held the Money in the Bank briefcase. When I lost that briefcase, that's when it all really started. And I apologize to you, my friend Butcher, but you just so happen to be holding on to a memory I need to liberate myself from. So I don't give a damn what you do with that case after. But tonight, you're mine.
So, ladies and gentlemen, will Ty liberate himself here against Mr. Money in the Bank, Billy Butcher? And we already know what Butcher has planned is he's in the main event tonight for the NAW Championship. Get your predictions in now. Ty versus the Butcher. As you can see there, Mr. Money in the Bank.
Contest is a
What's up, Lana?
submission match. Making his way to the ring from London, England, weighing in at 268 pounds, Billy Butcher.
And yes, you can see the swagger in this man tonight. He knows he has to get through this match and also fight in a triple threat match for the NAW Championship. He's feeling good tonight. He could walk out with a win over Ty and the NAW Championship around his waist. He could also walk out getting tapped out to Ty and falling victim to Jacob Evans in the main event. A lot can happen, but you know what? You want to find out? Stick with us.
From Limbo, weighing in at 265 pounds, the Jester.
You say we got custom cases? I mean, that's the default one with the NAW logo on it. I don't think he made a custom one. What are we making Thursday? What's going on Thursday, huh? Yeah, Queen. Ty's on the Revenge World Tour. Managed by MJK, Seth Maverick. Redeem, redeem, redeem if you want matches booked here. That's how you do it. We did have custom before, yeah. Universe Mode is giving more control to us. I love to hear that, Troy. You know I love to hear that. Because if I have more ways to entertain you all and you all have more ways to put together a show with me, this show is just going to be even better. Here we go. Submission rules match. Make your opponent tap out. And you'll be the victor. Ty here. Already in a match earlier tonight getting upset by Jackpot for those just tuning in. So we'll see what he's all about. And of course, Butcher has a main event yet to come. Big move from the top rope. We got people cheering on Ty here. It's just strange. Lana, he's going through it right now. If you've been paying attention, he's going through it. A choke already. Will Butcher tap out Ty? The aggressor here. He is on fire. He is raged. No, Butcher says, I'm not going to tap out that quick. You must be out your mind. They lock horns in the middle of the ring here. Ty trying to go for the grapple. But a hip toss takedown. Butcher feeling ready, feeling amped up. Nobody cares about Grav? Yikes, I see you. Hey, I got to come back and I lost to Jackpot, alright? Maybe I don't have what it takes anymore. Nice suplex from Ty here. Gut-wrench power bombs. And a knee dropping Butcher. Springboard moonsault. He's relentless. He's on overdrive. Another, oh my, Tornado setup. He doesn't stick with the pin though. Normally he goes for a pin there. Oh, and he's got him. Rope break though, saving Butcher there. That damn rope. Knee there to Butcher. Butcher on it, and another choke. Will Butcher tap out the tie? That's it. He just passed out. He didn't tap out. He passed out. The referee called the match. Oh my. He went to sleep. He didn't tap. It is tap or nap, and he went night night. Holy crap. We saw this move utilized in his match against Jackpot earlier. So he was practicing, that's for sure. And yes, no win or loss screen this week. Ty was in a hurry, no worries. But big win on the Revenge Tour. You want to know who's next on the Revenge Tour? Tune in next week, of course. That's how you'll know. That's right, DC. Who is the next person? Tune in next week to find out. It's in submissions, and Ty picks up the win here. Coming up next, you saw last week, Frost put his hands on the commissioner. Clearly, he wants to make a name for himself, and he's going to get his chance here. Frost, Seth Maverick coming up next. Grudge match. Get your predictions in now.
I'm very, very disappointed in what I witnessed last week on Monday nights. You know, guys, when I was offered this position, I was told that I was going to be the commissioner of NAW, not a babysitter for you guys. But unfortunately, it just seems that you guys and girls can't seem to stay out of trouble long enough. So, there's going to be some changes around here. After witnessing multiple of you guys striking the referees just for doing their job, I can't ignore that. That was just too much. So, from here on out, anybody that strikes a referee will be fined $10,000. And if it continues after that, they will be charged harsher fines and harsher penalties up to and including suspension or even termination of their NAW contract at the commissioner's discretion. Now, unfortunately, the referees are also not out of the clear completely. They will be getting healthcare upgrades to compensate them fairly for these strikes. But unfortunately, one specific referee will not be getting these benefits. Because, guys, I found out that one of our referees, who I think you guys can guess, has been taking bribes in exchange for them fixing the matches that they are initiating. The referee in question has been responsible for ruining 2 matches, to my knowledge, here at NAW, one of which being our main event from last week, between Asilo and Chaos. Now, I think we can all assume that Chaos would not go down that easily. Asilo's a great team, don't get me wrong, but there's no way that Chaos goes down that easily. With that said, The referee in question has been suspended pending an ongoing investigation into the bribery allegations, and we will find out who it was that gave out the bribes, and there will be consequences. Thank you for your time, NAW. This has been Commissioner Maverick, and I will see you guys later.
So there's corruption happening here behind the scenes. I mean, at least he's making an attempt, but making this stuff public, you got a hell of a mess to deal with, Commissioner. And you still haven't reinstated me, so that's cool. Coming up next, Frosty. Seth Maverick, your Commissioner of NAW. Get your predictions in. This should be interesting.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan. Weighing in at 250 pounds, the outsider, C.J. Frost.
Turn up your input, Mr. DC. I think that's the only problem. The volume's low. I have it on max. Member of the hated, though, here, C.J. Frost. Much like Kaiva, he's fueled by your hatred. Talking shit just makes them better. Yeah, you should check your audio bar. And yeah, don't be sorry. Check your audio input, though. If it's in the green, you're too quiet. You want it in the mid to high yellow. Because we can always turn you down, but we can't always turn you up above the max without distortion or air noise, if you will. So it's better to record somewhat too loud than it is too quiet. We get room tone, if you will. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you're just more for your stream than you are, because your energy level is different, right? I don't know. CJ Frost, though, we see him on the rare occasion here taking off the mask to compete. We can see the man behind the mask, but we also get to see the man behind NAW here. First time competing in the ring in months. Making his return in the beginning of the year. Appointed as your Commissioner of NAW.
And his opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Weighing in at 240 pounds. Seth Maverick.
You're wondering how my voice sounded different? I didn't change anything. I don't know. Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? I don't know. They did not chonk him. Oh my, you just got chonked. Hey, look at that. You even got the DC right there on the table. He got chonked. So here's the thing, does he still got it? We'll see though, huh? Still to come, big main event coming up next. NAW Championship on the line, don't go anywhere. You're not going to want to miss that main event. Cashing in Money in the Bank, Billy Butcher, Bear Phillips, the tag team and TNA champion. And then your NAW champion, triple threat elimination coming up after this match. Here we go though, Frost getting caught by some combination strikes. Seth Maverick still got it, springboard forearm. Frost was going in for a handshake. Seth didn't want any of that. It's kind of loud, but not. I don't know. Oh my, 450, but the knees were up. Frost saw that coming and he was waiting for it. Big knee dropping him. Coming up top. Frost, what was that? Nasty botch there. You hate to see it. This man trains at the dojo. One of the top international talents in the world. Headbutts to Seth Maverick. Technical prowess here. Working limb by limb to tear his opponent down. So these two have had wars. Well, they meet again. What was the crowd chanting there? Frost again continuing his wear and tear of his opponent, but a springboard. She likes that word. That's a good word. Nice kick there, Seth Maverick. Trying to bring back the technical ability back at Frost here. Big clothesline. We never got to see Seth Maverick's true potential in his run here. Embarrassed out of NAW. He wants to forget that night. Into a cover quick here. Oh! I was like, there is no way. Don't say chonk. Somebody's got to redeem it if you say it. Back up Frost here. Oh, he went for the big right and he missed. Honestly, if he's landing these moves he's going for, this thing could be over. I don't know if it's the jet lag from travel. As just 24 hours ago, he was in ring at Wrestle Kingdom. So he had to fly across the world to be here. So there's got to be jet lag. Springboard, forearm strike, taking him down. But a knee delivered on the ladder there, my God. His spine. Middle rope, but another botch here. These two gotta have some jitters. Obviously with a return here of Seth. And then Frost with the jet lag. Going under the ring is Frost. Out of the ring is Seth now. Baseball bat in hand, but Seth stops him. Nice back and forth on the outside. Oh, just made him famous. Baseball bat in hand. Now he's delivering. See, this is what Frost wanted. He didn't want a damn match. He wanted to beat the hell out of the commissioner. He wants you to hate him. And how do you make that happen? Well, get rid of the leader of NAW. The man that maintains law and order here. Knees to the spine now. He's looking for a group post for Destiny 2. Nah, get out of here with that. On the outside, now ringside. Anything goes in this matchup. We made it Extreme Rules for this reason, to let them just beat the hell out of each other. Because we knew it was going to go down regardless. So the commissioner said anything goes. He's paying for it now as the baseball bat getting delivered. Brady says the commission loses, just shows he's a weak leader. Up on the apron, Frost back in the ring, Seth back in the ring. They meet in the middle. Up on the shoulder, Seth in trouble here. Down he goes. Night. Leg is hooked. Damn. Woo! He brought him straight to bed. And Raiden says we have a weak leader. Damn. Invictus was banned from ringside. Seth thought he had a fair fight ahead of him.
Here is your winner, the Outsider, C.
Lana says the commission putting people over, leader of the people. That right there, though, picking up a win tonight. C.J. Frost. Love him, no. Scratch that. Hate him. That's what he wants. He is the hated. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event of the evening. The NAW Championship is on the line. Cashing in his money in the bank to join this match, Billy Butcher. Also featuring your tag team and DNA champion, Bear Phillips, who had won this. And then, of course, Jacob Evans, the dominant NAW champion, facing yet another challenge ahead of him here. Can he overcome the odds stacked against him and make it to the Royal Rumble this Thursday? Or will he fall and end his reign here tonight in our main event? Elimination rules, extreme rules, falls count anywhere. He says Jacob is ready. Get your predictions in. Butcher, Bear Phillips, Jacob Evans. Let's go.
You think you know me?
The following contest is a triple threat extreme rules match. It is for the World Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing Chaos. From Fort Wayne, Indiana, weighing in at 273 pounds, Bear Phillips.
Seth Maverick with an interview after the match says MJK, take months off as I did and you will see what it can do to you. And you know what I'm surprised about, ladies and gentlemen? Is no one really going to redeem for the spin wheel just nights before the Rumble here? I'm honestly surprised. But maybe nobody wants to risk getting removed from the Rumble event. It is a risk reward. Garmr says, shh. It is a huge risk reward at this point. Why do I do this? Because I love controversy.
And introducing the challenger from London, England, weighing in at 268 pounds, Billy Butcher.
So Billy Butcher cashing in that very briefcase. He could have waited and joined the main event at the Rumble. As of right now, that main event is Jacob Evans, Mark Bennett, and rated inside a escape-only steel cage. He decided tonight was better odds for him. Instead of being the fourth man, he is the third man. He could have tried cashing in after a match during a run-in, but we all know, out of character, how this game works. He did not want to risk that, and he definitely didn't want to get put in the Money in the Bank briefcase match to defend it. So this kind of was his only option. He was backed into a corner. What's up, Beast Slayer? Just in time, you heard the music. Well, here he is, your NAW champion. Let's get a screen grab. It might be his last time walking out with that belt here. How do you join? Hashtag NAW22. Watch to earn channel points. Use such channel points to redeem to get booked here. We're live every Monday, every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Massachusetts, weighing in at 304 pounds. He is the World Champion, Jacob, the X Factor, Evans.
Jacob Evans has had an incredible run as champion in 2023, finally winning that belt. He has been so proud and so honored to wear that. And I know he'd hate to lose it here tonight. If he were to retain, he has a tough battle ahead at the Royal Rumble. Steel cage escape only. this Thursday. Mark Bennett and rated the two challengers as of right now, unless y'all redeem for the spin wheel and just change the landscape days before the pay-per-view. It's possible. But it seems quiet tonight. I'm honestly surprised more are not redeeming. And that's okay. Save your cred. Make bigger and less risky moves with 10K. But ladies and gentlemen, that's what's all about. This Thursday, we're revealing the newly designed championship. So the newly designed championship will be on the line this Thursday. This is the last time this version of the belt will be competed for. So enjoy it. We're seeing the end of the era for that belt. And here we go. Elimination rules are in. Triple threat, pinfall, submission. The champion maintaining his distance and just trying to showboat in the corner. Butcher, though, dominant, laying out Bear, now turning his attention to Evans, dumping him across the ring. Oh, nasty spinning back fist from Bear Phillips, attacking Butcher. Evans again maintaining his distance. Wise move from the champion here. Stay away, let those two fight it out. Let them wear each other down. Oh, he misses the spinning back fist. Quick feet from Evans, the champion here. He saw it coming. Snake eyes in the corner. Phillips laid out. Butcher lost earlier in a submission to Ty. We don't know where he's at. He made him go to sleep. Brainbuster suplex there. Evans getting caught by Butcher. That striking game is on point. Butcher money in the bank. Cashing it in to be in this match. He wants it bad. Misses the drop kick though. Nasty forearm dropping Butcher. Trying to stomp him out. Again, elimination rules. You have to pin or submit your opponent to get him out of this match. Sole Survivor will be your NAW champion. We want tables. Chants happening. Nobody's getting anything from under that ring as of right now. Evans here picking up Bear Phillips and dumping him to the side. Cover here on Phillips. The referee not counting. This is the corruption we're talking about. Slow ass count. Are you kidding me? That's what it's going to be like here. Butcher just standing in this, inside the ring, not coming out. He's wise, maintaining his distance. Evans having to fight both of them now, it seems. Phillips just trying to get the crowd going on his side. Butcher getting dumped around. Phillips back out of the ring, letting these two have center stage. Up and down. Beautiful vertical suplex from Evans. Sledgehammer in hand, though, from Phillips. Oh, no. Champion getting rocked by the sledgehammer. Champ's in trouble. Oh, he just nailed him with the elbow. Phillips busted open. He's bleeding bad. Bear Phillips with the belly-to-belly overhead suplex. Butcher flipping off the crowd in the background. Fisherman brainbuster suplex now from Evans into the cover. Bear Phillips got rocked with that exchange. And a kick at it, too. Butcher has the sledgehammer now. He's headed to the champ, and the champ getting hit again with the sledgehammer. But he gets back up and catches Butcher now with the elbow. Butcher rolls out of the ring wisely. Phillips now with the clothesline. Champion laid out. But a Dragon Screw takedown there from the champion. The champ has the sledgehammer, but Bear Phillips wisely rolls out of the way and plows through him. Bear Phillips now, DNA Tag Team Champion, lands the spinning back fist. Does not topple Evans. Definitely damaged him, but he remains standing. Oh, what are you doing? Do not turn your back, and you pay for it. He made you famous. You shouldn't turn your back on Bear Phillips. Evans rolls out of the ring now as Phillips and Butcher in the right. Big clothesline, Butcher laid out. And Bear Phillips just took the sledgehammer and delivered it multiple times to the champ. Champ is in big trouble here. They lock horns. Hanging him in the corner, but dumping him to the middle of the ring. Turning his attention to Butcher. Butcher now quicker. Across the knee. Into the rib cage there. Could history repeat with Butcher here? It's true. Butcher looking really good right now. Into the cover on the champion, guaranteeing a new champion if he eliminates Evans. And a kick out there. And he flipped him off. Butcher. Oh, the kendo stick from Phillips to Butcher, but he reverses it. Evans celebrating. Pay attention. Phillips and Butcher going at it. Evans just getting away from that. Power slam from Butcher. Evans now and Butcher in the middle of the ring. Off the ropes. Nasty power bomb into the cover. Will he eliminate Butcher first? 2 count. No. Unbelievable action here in our main event. NAW Championship on the line here Monday Night NAW. Irish whip. Out of the ring goes Evans. Phillips now in the ring with Butcher. These two have center stage to battle. This is elimination rules. Into the corner. What is he doing? Oh, setting up a nasty clothesline. Phillips got rocked. But Phillips with the reversal. Evans stepping in now. Saw an opportunity. Catches him with those hands. Nasty combination strikes now across the back of his knee. So here we go. Frog splash. Eddie Guerrero. Pinfall to Phillips. 2. Unreal. Butcher now. Flapjack to Evans. He said Evans thick. Can he do it though? Has him up. Oh, but we had an eye rake there. The referee didn't see it. Evans with the eye rake on Butcher. At all costs, whatever it takes. The champ trying to hold on to his belt. And a headbutt to end that sequence. He's caught in the ropes, wisely rolling out of the ring to rest. Butcher on a roll, calling butter. Phillips in trouble here. Butcher can eliminate Phillips. 2. Action continues. Butcher celebrating. It's not over yet. He's feeling good though. Knee to the face. Phillips is in trouble. Wrenching on that ankle and knee. Is Phillips going to tap? No, he's just trying to break the damn ankle. Evans back in the ring. The crowd cheering for the champion. He is recovered. Oh, that kick though! That kick! That's the difference maker right here. He waited. Oh my! Butcher kicked out of the kick. How? How do you kick out of that? Honestly. Evans has a baseball bat now. Phillips with that spinning back fist combination strikes. Very effective here. Champ's in trouble. Neck breaker. Champ is down. Phillips to the outside now. Champ is back standing. We got tables. Bang, bang. Up and down. Butcher. Oh, but Butcher gets caught. He can't continue the momentum on the champion. Butcher dumped to ringside. Evans now turns his attention to Phillips. Pop-up powerbomb. Down it goes. Oh, don't get up. He was stretching. Oh, but instead he's going for the cover on Phillips. He's saving it. Ooh, 2 count again. This match is insane. Up on the middle rope. Frog splash, but the knees were up. Oh, no. Right hands. Oh, swing and a miss, but he landed that one right on the forehead, dropping the champion. Now he drops Bear Phillips. Butcher annihilating with the baseball bat. In the middle of the ring now. Butcher off the ropes. Another power bomb here into the cover. How many of those can a man survive? 2 count kick out. Evans has got to be frustrated. This has to be his toughest battle yet. Table set up, and the crowd's loving him. And another submission here. Recliner locked in on Butcher. Butcher just tapped. It is down to Phillips and Evans. Butcher Money in the Bank tapped. So Philly and Evans are our final two here in the Elimination Rules 1v1 match now. He's letting Phillips get the chair. Oh wait, he's playing games with him. He's playing games. Both of these two are playing mind games with each other. Evans, pay attention. This man has a chair. Combination strikes on the outside. Backbreaker across the knee. Oh, he landed him right on that chair. What's Evans? Evans is waiting. Nope, he decided not to. Phillips is laid out on the outside of the ring there. That was weird. Evans, focus. Telling him to get up. Oh, he's cussing him out at ringside. What is this? Oh, I thought he was going to put him through the damn table. Oh, he's just assaulting him now. Chair shots on the outside. Phillips is up, though. The kick! He covers. Falls count anywhere. Evans to retain. Evans retains. Holy shit! Honestly, what a match. That's right, Rated. What a match. This was incredible. I hope you all are ready for Evans, Mark Bennett, and Rated. Another triple threat. Just a few nights from now, right there, that was the difference maker.
Here is your winner, and still World Champion, Jacob, the X-Factor, Evans.
So taking a moment, still your NAW champion. Congratulations, sir. That's a big moment. That's a big match. Well, as of right now, we have just one spin wheel. So let's get that for Donnie Keller. He said, goodbye, Phillips. Yuri gonna kick you out of chaos. Well, damn. So let me flip over here, get the spin wheel going. Alright, so this is for Donnie Keller. Spin that wheel. Join a tag contender match. Donnie Keller, who is your tag team partner? You're going to get front of the line for the tag. It's not a bad prize. Sweetness, that's right. So Donnie and Sweetness getting put in the tag contenders. All right. That's money. Well, if that's it, that's all we got then for y'all. This has been episode 618. Please tune in this Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, for the Royal Rumble linked tie with the spin wheel. Embarrassing attire for Ty at the pay-per-view. So embarrassing attire for Ty at the pay-per-view. Somebody has to upload these, by the way, and we'll snag them. If you don't, I'm not making it, so they get away with it. But yeah, apparently no, he's going again! Ty, I thought you were saving up. Ty wants more. What happened to saving, sir? Unable to compete for the NAW Championship. So you can't compete for the NAW title in January. So next Monday there is a show in January. So this one sticks. We can take action. So he wasn't gonna, so I mean, but you can't. So you can't. No NAW Jan for Ty. He says, come on, Wheels, let's go. He wants to shake it up. Ray Campbell on the wheel next. Ray Campbell. Let's see, Ray, one of our debuts tonight. He wants to make money moves. Join the NAW Contendership. So next week, Ray Campbell, you're going to get a NAW Contendership. That's not bad, honestly. So Ray Campbell, you're in an NAW Contendership match next week. Campbell, I said it. You tell me how to speak. Campbell. It's Campbell. Yeah, tonight's the last show before the pay-per-view. This is it. Thursday's the pay-per-view. So, it's your last chance. I'll take for 2 more minutes. Spin wheels. If not, forever hold your silence. Your eye twitch is coming. Frosty on the wheel. This is for Frost. What's Frost doing? What's Frost doing? Join the Tag Team Championship match at the pay-per-view. It's a Tag Team Championship. That is now a 5-team Tag Team Championship match. Which, let's see. So the only way to do that is a Royal Rumble now. So the Royal Rumble will be filled with more Rumble. So Frost, and I'm assuming T. Drews. Who's in the NAW at the Rumble? Evans, Mark Bennett, and Rated. Should you pull the trigger? I mean, now's the time to do it. Is Ollie or Princess Emma in the pay-per-view? Emma and Lana are in the Tag Team Championship. Ollie is in Money in the Bank. So the Tag Team Championship is now a Royal Rumble match. A 10-man. Do what you want to do, dude. Whatever you want to do, it's your currency. See, this is what y'all are waiting for. Yeah, Tag Team Rumble. Alright, Yuri. So Trevor Santos swapping places for Mark Bennett at the pay-per-view. Now Mark is out, Trevor Santos is in. So there's now Evan, Santos, and Rated. And then we have Swish in DNA. So Swish is in the DNA now. Everybody making big moves. I told you that this pay-per-view was going to change at the last minute. So we got swapped. So Trevor for Mark. Accepted. Swish in DNA. Accepted. Spin wheel for Yuri. This is for Yuri. Unable to compete for the DNA or Twitch for Yuri. So you can't compete for it next week, Monday. So, no, DNA. Well, wait. We have to respin. Yuri is already unable to compete for the DNA or Twitch. We have to spin again for Yuri. So respin for Yuri, as he already won that prize this month. Join the Tag Team Championship. You're already the Tag Team Champions. A respin again for Yuri. Yuri gets to remove somebody from the pay-per-view. You can remove a tag team or you can remove a single star. Who are you removing? So Yuri, this is your chance. I can let you know who's in which match. Who are the tag teams? Obviously the champions, Bear Phillips, Yuri. The challengers, Jackpot and Shane Maverick. Hoku and Vesa. The family. And Frost and T. Drews. So those are the tag team. So removing a tag team would make it not a Rumble match anymore in a 4-team traditional tag match. He said, hold on a minute, ad. Oh, man. Not the ad. He said, remove Trevor Santos. So it is now a 1v1 match. Evans and Rated. Santos is out. Oh, man. Revenge is a dish served best cold. Smiles next on the wheel here. Nobody else made any big moves, did they? Ruining storylines. Nobody likes story here, though, I thought. Or do they? It's confusing around these parts. Smiles on the wheel. Yuri is a menace.
Made the list.
Hey, Rated gifting that the tier 1 sub. Look at that. Thank you. Now you don't have to worry about ads. So Smiles gets to join the Tag Team Championship, which is impossible to do. We can't have 6 teams. So what do you think? We respin, or how do we do this? There's no match that would allow 6 teams. 5 with the Rumble is already getting creative with it. Respinner on deck. I agree with that. We're saying respin. Smiles, what do you think? Respin? We're on deck. You didn't mean to grab that. Refund you. Alright, what am I refunding? Reject. There you go, Troy. You're refunded. I didn't redeem. Smiles, what are we thinking? Respin on deck. Is Ty with us? Mr. Ty. You were gonna say no refunds? Oh no. Troy sitting on 10K. Smiles, Tag Team Championship. Respinner on deck. He said, what happened, dude? We spun for you. Captain Smiles. Respinner on deck. He said, On deck, Smiles and Ty. Alright. So you're going to get a tag team championship match next Monday. Champs versus Smiles and Ty. Because it was a tag championship match. So because we can't book it tonight, You're on Deck would be the next show, next Monday. Alright. With that in mind, has everyone settled? Is Spin Wheel done? It is not. Smoke a Troy for Garmr. This is for Garmr. Garmr on the wheel. Join Money in the Bank, and I hate to say it, but he's already in Money in the Bank. So that is a respin. Respin for Garmr. NAW Contendership. So you're going to get an NAW Contendership match next show. So there you go. Next week, Garmr, NAW Contendership. Santos on the wheel. This is for Trevor Santos. Join DNA Contendership for Trevor Santos. You're getting a shot next week. Stacking them up for next week is going to be a giant card. Alright, so again, last chance to redeem. We'll give everybody 1 minute now. If no redeems come in, that'll be the final, and we'll have a final card out to you tomorrow for the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. So if nobody else wants to make any big moves. Oh, Santos on the wheel one more time here. And Trevor Santos is now suspended from the Royal Rumble. So they are being pulled from the Royal Rumble match itself now. They are suspended and out of the Rumble. And do they have any other matches that they were in? I don't think so. But they are now suspended and out of the Rumble. He's not in the Rumble match anymore. Does that mean we have a 30th slot? It sure does. The commissioner will have to decide who gets that open spot now. That'll be interesting to see. Yuri back on the wheel. So replacement mystery. Yeah, you'll find out. Is it going to be Seth Maverick? Is he going to put himself in? DNA Contendership. Which he can't do because Yuri was suspended from, or excuse me, no DNA for Twitch in January. So that voids it out. Yuri can now redeem for DNA and Twitch. He doesn't earn it here, but that's now voided out. So we can take action. We took away your inability for the Twitch and DNA. You break even with that. So Yuri can now go after the DNA and Twitch in Jan. He said, woohoo, yeah, so there you go, not bad. So yeah, it would be funny though if Seth Maverick puts himself in as the 30th person. Is Alyssa or Aaron at the pay-per-view? Yes, Dancing in the Rain is. Aaron is not. So another minute here. And then we'll close out the redemptions. Hey, Aaron on the wheel. Let's see what Aaron gets. MJK? I don't know if MJK is. Unable to compete for the non-championship for Aaron. So not next week Monday. He can't. So that is a thing. is Kryptonite. Here is the official card. Raid versus Evans, Steel Cage, Escape Only. Hell in a Cell, 203 KO, NAW, Eve Steel versus Angelina Angelo. Ladder DNA Championship, Bear Phillips, Bruno, and Swish. Ladder Twitch Championship, Mark Caliber, MJK, Donnie Keller, and Eric. A Royal Rumble Tag Title, Phillips and Yuri, Jackpot, Shane, Hoku Vesa, The Family, Frost, and T. Drews. Women's Tag, Dancing the Rain, Emma Lana, Riley, Alexia, Even Amber. Money in the Bank, Evans, Ty, Icon, Bear Phillips, Jackpot, Myers, Garmr, Ollie, Thorne, Wade. The men's and women's Royal Rumbles. Those are your matches for Thursday. Stack card. Alright. 30 seconds if anybody wants to redeem. It's the last chance to make any moves. Spend that cred to put yourself in any match. If you have credit, put yourself in a match. I'd spend it, personally. You said you demand that Rumble spot as payment from Seth. I guess we'll see Thursday who that 30th spot's going to go to now. That'll be interesting to see. The other three got screwed. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all. This has been episode 618, Thursday night. Join us for the Royal Rumble. I don't know what's going to happen, but the road to Acumania begins Thursday night at 8. If you're not there, I don't know what else you're doing, but you should be there. It's going to be a good time. I love the Royal Rumble. Let's have a fun show Thursday. And until then, tune in Tuesday for DC, Wednesday for Con Air's Corner, and then we'll see you at the Royal Rumble. Good night, everybody. Yes! What the heck?
420 has earned a spin the wheel entry.